Hi, welcome to another episode of Rucking with Rick. It's July 26th. I'm normally out here earlier, but today it was a little warm and I was also working on my website, so I figured I'd wait. Now it's beautiful, nice and cool, a little bit of a breeze coming in. So I figured I'd do my rucking in my video now. When I've been rucking, a lot of times people ask me what are the kind of strangest things I've run into. And there's been quite a few. And before I start, though, if my wife sees this, I know she's going to go crazy. I'm supposed to get my hair cut this week and my beard trimmed. And she didn't want me to do a video until I did that. But I wanted to get out here and do the rucking and get another video out for everybody. So I think my followers are more interested in information I have regarding exercising and rucking than how I look saying it. But next time I will look much better. So in case she's watching, that's a disclaimer for her. But anyway, like I was saying, people are asking about, the crazy kind of things I've run into. When I first started, it was around wintertime, and I, for some reason, decided that I would do planks and also do push-ups wearing the weighted vest, which was kind of crazy. It was really difficult to do. But I was doing it one day, and a woman drove by in a car, rolled down the window and said, "Can I call 911? Did you fall? Are you okay?" I said, No. I said, "I'm just exercising." And on another occasion, I was doing push-ups, and a guy came by and all of a sudden I have a light in my face, a flashlight, and a dog sniffing me. He was walking his dog, and he said, "Did you fall? Can I call anyone? Can I help you?" And I said again, No, I'm just exercising. I said, "I'm fine." I said, "I didn't fall. I'm just doing exercises." So I stopped doing those because I think it scares people more than anything else, and my wife thinks I'm a lunatic. So I said, "Okay, I won't do those. Now I just do squats and reverse sit-ups, and that's the only exercise other than the rucking itself." So hopefully people won't be calling the police on me. Another strange thing that happened is I was rucking last winter, and it was around dusk. It was a little darker than it is now, and a gentleman on the other side of the street from us saw me, and he hadn't seen me in a while, and he saw me with the weight vest, and he said, "Oh my God." I said, "What's the matter?" He said, "You look like you're wearing a bomb vest." So we both kind of laughed about it. And the funny thing was, shortly after that, I got 2 electric hand warmers, and they looked like a computer mouse, the size of a computer mouse. The thing is, though, when you turn them on, they have a red light that lights up on each of them. So I said, "Oh my God, if I go by with the vest and the 2 things lighting up red, he's definitely going to call police on me." Luckily, I haven't seen him since then. I haven't used hand warmers in a while, so hopefully at some point I may have to explain that to him so it doesn't cause him any problems. Another strange thing I had was one day I was rucking. It was real early in the morning, and I was coming down the other side of the street, the big hill on the other side of the street, and about, say, a quarter of the way down the street, I saw something that looked like a dog, but a little bigger and real mangy looking. So I looked at it, and I kept walking down, and it crossed the street into a yard. And when I got down to where the yard was, I looked across, and it was already going pretty far into the yard. It looked back at me, and I swear that the eyes were red. It turned out it was a coyote, and it was really mangy. But I understand why they're here, because early in the mornings and at dusk, there's just a load of bunnies all around the place here. So I'm not surprised they're out looking for a snack. And then the last thing that I did that was ran into that was, well, it was tragic more than anything else, is I was walking one night, and it was around Halloween. And as I was walking, I saw something gray on the ground. And I stopped. I'm like, "What is that?" I looked down. It was someone's hair. A gentleman in the neighborhood that was about 90 years old would walk the neighborhood. He actually walked to the store and then come back. And he walked, and I guess he fell. So once I saw him on the ground, I called to the people whose house he fell in front of. I said, "Call 911. They came down, they got him. They said he was okay, but unfortunately, he stopped eating in about, I'd say, a month after that. Unfortunately, he passed away. So that was tragic. I felt really bad about that. I just couldn't believe he was 90 years old, out walking constantly. But, unfortunate that happened. If you have a chance, take a look at the information in the description. Has information regarding healthy products that can help you in your journey. All my helpful posts and videos, including rucking and other subjects. So check that out when you can. And also, there'll be a link to my latest post which is the post that has the most views on my website, which is like over 1,200, all about rucking. And there's all kinds of links to other things too. And keep an eye out, coming up soon, hopefully real soon, I'm going to have a video, actually not video, a post regarding all the things I do for my daily health routine, which has a lot of links to other pages and stuff, ton of information. So when I get that out there, I'll let everyone know, but keep an eye out for that. Until I get to speak with you guys again, stay healthy, stay happy.